Michelle, we are massively proud of you for all that you've done and all that you are doing.
Yeah.
And I have a funny feeling that your most important work is actually ahead of you, not behind you.
Oh, thank you.
So definitely. So
amazing stuff.
We're on the cusp of a brand new year. What does the next 12 months look like for you?
So I'm doing Hermione Granger at the West End until October 2023. I'm currently consultant producer on a program that's being developed for Channel 4, a 3-part series, which is really a wonderful series set in Brixton.
We missed that, didn't we? Was it, so director, producer,
or like consultant producer, or something that's been Channel 4. So, so I've got a lot ahead of me, and I'm also developing something that I've co-written for Channel 4 too. So watch this space. A lot of juggling still.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
here's one thing we promise you. We will always be celebrating you and cheering you on. Because that's what we're about.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Brilliant. We love it. It's it's just you're doing so much.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. And it's all relevant stuff. It's not just quantity for quantity's sake. It's some really brilliant, groundbreaking stuff. Whether it be the first to do a particular role, or first Black female to do a particular role, or doing something as impactful as The World Reimagined. Big ups to you. Well done. Very, very well done.
Big ups. I'm gassed, and I'm trying to keep.
I'm street,
The shed.
I'm not as old as I look. Say that again, Michelle.
The shed.
That's my second home. It's all good.
I don't mean the one that's got a light.
It's all good. It's all good.
The one with the lawnmower.
There's a fireplace in there, so I'm all right.
No, I just said the one with the lawnmower. Yeah.
I do that one.
We're being specific about the shed here. Listen.
Yes. The one with no light, no electric.
Listen, Michelle, before I get myself in any more trouble, I really want to thank you. We really want to thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
But before you go, we have got to do the quick fire dozen.
We've got to do this.
All right.
Now, the quick fire dozen, don't think about it too much. Just say as it comes to your head. If there's a little explanation you want to give it as well, but don't think about it. All right?
Right, okay. Which one you do?
So,
right.
Go on.
Right. So, first one is jollof or
rice and peas.
Rice and peas. Standard.
Rice and peas.
I'm not entirely surprised there. Okay.
I'm Jamaican, and that to me is just heaven.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like my rice and peas, and I like my jollof.
I think we know the answer to this one as well.
It's very controversial, but there's a version of jollof rice that the Gambians do called benachin, and that's actually my favorite jollof rice. It's really
benachin.
Right. Yeah, benachin. I think they call it. It
I've
is.
never heard of that. We're gonna try that.
I think Pitch Black needs to have a rice cook-off.
Because
honestly.
But rice and peas.
I'll judge.
I like that. We'll judge.
I know which
Come
one.
on, Del.
Right,
all right.
Okay. Right. Next one then. Plantain or
plantain.
Plantain.
Yeah, kind of knew the answer to that one.
Plantain.
Yeah.
Mountain. We don't climb a mountain.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Next one then. Beach holiday or
city break.
Beach, because a lot of people don't like sand, but for me, beach is more than sand. It's the ocean, and I just love. Yeah, I love being near nature. So, and I suppose I've always been brought up in a city anyway. So for me, to get up to the sea and nature wins.
Do something different.
Yeah, I like that.
Very nice. Very nice. Okie doke. So, cash flow or
capital appreciation?
I go for capital appreciation. I suppose I'm old in my head. Like I always, even when I was young. I think I started pension when I was like 18 or 19. And that's so stupid. So
No,
stupid.
it's not.
To be
But
fair,
I'm
to be
like,
fair, to be fair,
I've
you were
always
working from you were 14. So
yeah. So I've always thought, yeah, I want to make sure I've got something, some kind of something to rely on, or something that's going to be growing,
that's
or
good.
something I've invested in.
It's very wise.
I like it.
So many of us,
Thank
in terms of Black and Brown community, we leave it, forget
Too
about
late.
it, leave it too late.
Yeah.
So
Good
very
one.
wise.
Good one.
Right. Okie dokes. Next one then is Netflix or
YouTube.
Netflix. YouTube's for
Okay.
young guys. I'm too old. I'm too old for YouTube, man.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Colin could do YouTube and be up.
Leave that
What
to
did
the
you say?
kids. Leave that
Nice
to the kids.
Fair enough.
Right. Okay. Next.
We think we know the answer to this one, but we're going to ask it anyway.
Okay. Okay. Reggae or
Afrobeats.
Reggae.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I mean, when I think of the dancehall, like the Beanie Man and the Bounty Killers of this world, but then you've got Bob Marley, who's just surpassed and taken reggae and the knowledge of Jamaica worldwide. And I love Afrobeats. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like it hasn't made the impact that someone like Bob Marley has made yet, and it might come.
Yeah.
But and Fela Kuti, mate, brilliant.
Yeah, definitely.
I just feel like Bob Marley is touched. There's nowhere I've ever been in the world that has not mentioned to me Bob Marley. As soon as I mention my dad's Jamaican, they know a song. Then I remember once going on holiday in Bali, and our tour guide offered us to take us on the tour for free if I could translate "I Am Like a Lion in Zion" for him, because he couldn't quite understand Bali. I was like,
oh my gosh,
do that. Did somebody say free?
I hope you enjoyed your free trip.
I did.
Good.
Wow.
Good. Yeah. Nice one.
When next in Bali come?
You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, so the next one is listening to music or
listening to a podcast.
I'm a music person. Music does it for me.
I feel when I'm looking at these, we kind of like, we see the shape of Michelle.
Yeah, definitely. Right,
okay. I love this one. Dark chocolate or
milk chocolate?
I can't have chocolate, because I've got lactose intolerant, and so I'm allergic to chocolate. So I have to have oat milk chocolate. It's a bit annoying.
Okay.
But I would have said dark because my allergy, I went from milk to dark, and I quite liked dark, and then even that started to affect me. But I think dark chocolate also.
Okay.
Wow. All
right.
Wow. Right.
All right. This one again, I'm not sure, but we're going to ask it anyway.
So, stocks and shares or
crypto?
Stocks and shares. I just trust it. I'm nervous of crypto. I did buy some Bitcoin because I listened to my young nephews, my young cousins. They were like, "Come on, Bitcoin!" They're really savvy. So my godson got me to buy some Bitcoin like about 2 or 3 years ago when it was like the thing. And I did, but I got so nervous and it crashed. Then as soon as it came back up again and I made a bit of money, I just sold it immediately. It was just too nerve-wracking for me. The ups and downs are too much for me. Yeah. And I just have no idea what it means, if that's it forever. Whereas with stocks and shares, they're so stable.
It's less volatile.
It's a stable sense of that if they crash, they are going to come back up because it's happened so many times before that you just know, okay, we can ride this out. Whereas with Bitcoin, you're thinking, what's my exit point? For me, I'm just nervous. So
you need a strong heart for Bitcoin.
Yeah, you need to. So your nerves have to be steel.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, right. So we're on to.
It's a big one now.
It's a big one in our house.
Big one.
So, in terms of your phones, then, tech, Samsung or
Apple. Apple all the way. Yeah, because first of all, I love a Mac. So I had a Mac before I had an iPhone, because I used to have a BlackBerry, and I was like, I'm never giving up my BlackBerry. And a Mac is so much easier than the PC. I don't even know how people use PCs. I don't understand it. I don't even know why someone would use a PC, because a Mac is so easy. And it's the Mac. It was the iPod to the Mac that made me just go, I'm going to get an iPhone. Yeah.
So it's the whole ecosystem thing.
It's the whole ecosystem, because everything carries across. If I've forgotten my Mac or my iPad, I'll at least have it on my phone if I've made, used their pages, and everything comes across. It's simpler. It's simpler to be on one type of device.
Yeah.
And for me, Apple wins, because I'm not going to have a PC at any point. Sorry. I don't know how you guys do it. You froze there. You froze.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
What happened?
Okay.
Just disappeared. All right, should we do that one again? What was it?
Samsung
or Apple?
Or Apple.
Apple, all the way. I mean, I had an iPod, which at the time changed my life. I thought it was the best thing ever. Then I got a Mac, and I thought, why would anyone use a PC again, ever? And I kept on to my BlackBerry, because I loved the BlackBerry.
Oh my gosh.
But after a while, because of the transfer, everything copies across from one device to the other. It's just much simpler to have everything Apple.
Okay.
And I'm not going to have a PC. I'm just not going to do it. So once I've got a Mac.
Fair enough.
Do you guys use a PC? I don't even know why someone uses a PC.
I don't know whether it's just where you start at. Maybe
I think we're kind of entrenched Android users, and the thought of doing Apple, we were like, no, we don't like Apple. But of course, the
kids have left us.
The kids are gone. The kids are like,
Apple.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, Leah,
she's
proper
superb. The Mac is super.
Yeah.
Well, I was chuckling to myself, Michelle, when you said about the iPod, and I just had my picture of my little Walkman, my little plastic Walkman, and my orange sponge.
Yeah. Remember that? iPod changed the game. iPod changed.
They did.
Yeah.
You can't knock him.
Not knocking it. Maybe we'll go Curry's tomorrow.
I've got my new Samsung coming tomorrow.
Maybe I go Curry's tomorrow. Right. Okay. So, night in
or night out.
I like it. This is weird, right? Because I like night in when I'm just in my onesie on the sofa watching a Netflix show. But that's only because I hate having to get ready to go out. But once I'm out, I would say it wins all the time, because I'm a really sociable person, and I love going out with my girlfriends, and we have so much fun that a night out, I think, ultimately pips it all. If you didn't have to spend so much time getting ready, I'd be out a lot more.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And then the pièce de résistance. This has been known to wreck civilizations. This can cause a strain on relationships. This is a massively big one, Michelle. Think carefully.
Right. The question, Michelle, is oxtail or
curry goat?
Curry goat, sorry. Curry goat.
No, for real.
This is the oxtail man. So he loves it when people go oxtail. You've got to have curry.
Like that.
I think about oxtail the way you think about apple. Why would anyone want to do curry
my
goat?
My sister's like that though. My sister likes oxtail to curry goat, but my mum and I are like, nah. It's
curry
just,
goat.
Oh, it's the best.
Michelle, where we live, so we're in Norfolk, so we can drive and see goat. Yeah. We can go to goat shed and buy goat and say, sorry, I know, we're in
technically
vegetarian, vegan people.
Technically,
I'm sorry.
You can drive and see oxtail too.
Oh my God.
Just, I still will never get over them going, let's just get this goat and put some curry on it and keep it just moist and succulent. Oh, and the taste. I'm sorry. I just think the skill in that.
Don't get me wrong, you know, I eat them both, but if there's a preference, oxtail with them little roly dumplings and the butter beans.
Yeah, I hear that. But you can have curry goat with dumpling as well. That's the thing.
You can.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's versatile.
So with that, you know,
that's where you.
I'm not sure. I'm not
putting butter beans in curry though.
No.
Fair enough.
No.
Fair enough.
In the veg curry maybe, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try something new. Listen, Michelle, it's been an absolute pleasure engaging with you, catching up with you, getting to know more about you. We wish you the very, very best for the future.
Indeed.
We will certainly continue celebrating you and cheering you on. So, hey, we're rooting for you.
And looking forward to see what's next.
Yeah.
So am I.
It's going to be amazing. We're sure of it.
Yeah.
Michelle, have a happy new year. And hey, we'll be looking with interest, rooting for you to see what happens next. So thank you very much for being on the Pitch Black Unboxing Show.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Oh,
thank you.
Pleasure was ours.